Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and for everyone who's new here, hi, my name is Lara and I'm glad you found me. Today I'm going to do my monthly wrap-up. First of all, the haul of the things that came to my collection this month, and I'd say let's start. First we are going, I'm going to show you the little things supplies wise, and I got some open stock stuff right here. So first of all, I found the new twin tone markers by Tombow in a local bookstore, and I grabbed some colors to try that out. They have a very fine side, like the double-ended markers from Staedtler, for example. And they have a broader side, just a felt tip pen, not brush tip or anything. And I got 3 of those. The next thing I've got is the Fudonosoke pen from Tombow. These are like the Pentel sign pens, this flexible tip on the front, but the ink in this one is way different than in the Pentel pens. You can see they are behaving a little bit like acrylics, I'd almost say. They are a little bit flimsier to use and can leave wide strokes because of the brush tip. It's a little bit harder, but all in all, that's a really cool pen. And of course, once it dried, it is super safe to use with alcohol markers. There will nothing will move there. That's cool too. The next pens I've got are from 3 different companies. First of all, a graphite pen in a magenta-y tone. You can't see it that good on camera because this looks very pink. Just a normal bullet tip side and a broad side, as you can see. This is something I've got for, as well as the Pro marker for Sethachdevas books. So, because I don't really have a good magenta tone outside of my Copic set, and I don't like to use like one specific marker in a set up. So I got some open stock markers in colors that I needed. I just love the Pro marker tips. I think they look so cool. And yeah, this is why I got those 2. And the same goes for this one by I Love Art. It's a local brand in my arts and crafts store. You could call it like that. It's just for arts and crafts stuff. And this is their own brand. And I got a salad color, as it says, just again with a fine tip, a bullet tip, and a broader tip, indicated by a fine line and a bigger line on the marker itself. And this was it for the open stock stuff. Another thing I got was a very tiny pencil sharpener by FaberCastell. I love turquoise. I think I already said that. Turquoise and or teal colors and fuchsia colors are my absolute favorite. So I picked it in this color. And a bigger sharpener, like these fun little things, for some pencils I got this month that you will see in just a bit. So let's move on to the bigger stuff. First of all, I got myself a few more Staedtler Brilliant Color Stripe Plus Fineliners. Just the 30 set. The full set has 60 colors, but these are like the 30 main colors in this set, just in a cute little tin. and I use mine fairly frequently for detailed stuff, and I think it's always good to have some laying if you need them pretty quick and you don't want to go buy some. Other thing because why I got them was because they were very, very, very cheap. They were supposed to be for $24.99, and the store I bought them from put them down to the price of 10 euros, and I was like, okay, for 10 euros you really can't say no, especially with the metal tin. The big 60 set doesn't have the metal tin. I'm very, very sad about that, but now I have at least the little one and I really like it. The pencils I talked about. Yeah, I just needed them. The last time I saw them on Amazon, they were gone in like a few hours, and I knew that I am going to get for my birthday today some Amazon gift card stuff, and I didn't want to take the risk because as far as I'm concerned, they are already out of stock again, and I didn't want to take my chance and have to pass them again. So I bought them from my own money because I think my little heart would have broken in two if I would have not gotten them again. Let me get the sleeve off. Maybe you already know the 120 set of Brute Funer pencils, and let me tell you, they are beautiful. The tin is a little bit hard to open, but hey, nothing we couldn't do. I of course swatched the colors with the color chart that is inside of the box. These are all 120 colors. I drew them, or I swatched them like they were in the box itself. I'm going to get myself a little pencil case for them. And as you may already know, these are the square coloring pencils. I just think this form factor is super duper cool, and I'm going to make a separate video on them to show you a little bit more details about them, what I think of them. But a little spoiler alert, I think if they had a light fastness rating, companies like FaberCastell would have a problem. They are buttery smooth. They lay down their colors so beautifully. You don't have to press very hard to burnish them. And I think these colors are super, super good. And like I said, if they had a light fast rating, Faber, Caron d'Ache and all the other companies would have a little bit of a problem on their hands. So I don't know, maybe the company in China makes a version of them that has a light fast rating somewhere down the line, but let me tell you, I'm totally in love with these pencils, and for a price of 30 euros. Originally even 25, but due to the fact that they were shipped from the UK, I had import duties and taxes of around 5 euros, so for that price, mwah! Next up is a little thing that's not really coloring related, but crafty related. This was supposed to be in my monthly wrap-up of May, but it didn't quite cut the corner with shipping. Originally it would have, but the problem was this thing got lost. UPS just lost the book, the first one, and Amazon, of course, being the nice people that work there, got me a new one, or shipped a new one to me with their shipment method, and now it is here. So, let's look inside real quick. I have a little whip in here. These are just scratch off mandalas, as you can see, and just you scratch the gray parts off and you get a cool and colorful mandala. Of course, you can like fill something in too if you want. For example, if you want to do the drop shapes in full color, you can do that. It's totally up to you. The black part scratches too. And I even have a finish in here. And let me tell you, these take some serious time. I was like on this one, and of course, yeah, I want to do it really, really good and don't want to scratch off too much, but it took a few days. I think I had fun with this for 3 to 4 days till it was finally finished, and with multiple hours a day working on that. So very cool book, worth the price of around 14 euros. There are many, many hours of fun in this one. Now we are finally coming to the coloring books. It didn't take us already 12 minutes. Okay, the first one is a super duper little and cute coloring and activity book from How to Train Your Dragon. I think it's the 3rd film. And it's just, like I said, a really cute little activity and coloring book. It was only 10 cents in a bargain bin at our local dollar or €1 shop. And I thought, you can't really go wrong for 10 cents. And you get some double page spreads. You get a single page spread and a little riddle or activity. And I think, like I said, for 10 cents you can't really go wrong with something like that. Just a cute little thing. And of course, at least one of the pictures has Toothless in it. I think the favorite character of everyone who watched the movies. And you get the answers for the little riddles. And that's this one. Then these 2 cuties I showed you in a flip through of these books. These are little pocket-sized pattern books with many patterns inside. I think 30 per book. And these were fairly cheap too, around the €4 mark. Nothing too expensive. And I'm sorry if you hear the car outside, but we are burning here. We are melting. It's super, super hot, and even though you might hear a little bit of traffic, I'm not going to close the window. I would just simply, I would die. So, yeah, the next book, of course, same stuff. Little spoiler for the finished pages. Many patterns in pocket size, something you can travel with very easy. Next up is a book that I got in the local bookstore with us, where I bought the twin tone markers too the same day. And I'm a little bit torn with this book. It's a very, very beautiful book. It's like a little bit of paisley, a little bit of very big double page spreads, some normal mandalas, as you can see, a black background edition. And I really, really like this book, but there's a problem with this book, and I already asked the publisher about this and waiting for an email back. The problem with this book is that it soaks up any kind of felt tip pens like nobody's business. And not only that, the page itself seems to have a little bit of wax on top of it. And the colors, especially felt tip pens, they clump up without like actually taking something away from the page itself. So I think there's something on the paper that totally ruins some felt tip pens. I almost destroyed the new teal color from my twin tone markers. I had to really work the pen tip back up to work again after these little things. So this is a book you can only work in with colored pencils. These were beautifully, totally, but I finished this with these were the colors I bought from the Tombow twin tone markers, and the rest was made with Crayola super tips. And you can't really see that, but it feels weird, and I don't know. I don't really like it. But other than that, the pictures themselves are so cute and so cool inside of this book. But some things definitely not right with the paper. So I hope I get an answer from the publisher if there's something with their black editions that's not really right. Because I have 1 or 2 white editions of this book, or these books, and they are working beautifully with felt tip pens. So let's see what we get, or if we even get an answer. I hope so. Next up are a few mandala books. I already said that I'm totally into mandalas right now, and I don't know why. So I got myself a few mandala books. First of all, 100 Beautiful Mandalas by Camelia Angelkova. Please ignore my blotted pages. And I even did a color and chat out of this, or a speed coloring. I think it was a speed coloring. And 100 different mandalas in this book. Very beautiful, some more detailed, some a little bit less detailed. I really like it. I really, really do. And this was one of the books I got a scavenger hunt page out of. There, in this video, you might have seen the book already too. Next up is 50 Nighttime Mandalas by Camelia Angelkova. And as the book already says, it's black background mandalas, 50 of them. Very, very beautiful book, and I even like the mandalas in this one more than in the other one, because they have some odd shapes too, like this one, a triangle one, or a clover one. So you get, I feel like, a little bit more variety in this book. And I really, really like it. Very, very beautiful book. Or came in only yesterday, and as you can see with the pages, I'm already working in it. And the last mandala book for this month, and you may already see on the tabs, I did a few in here already. The Sally Berry 300 Mandalas Expanded Collection. I'm sorry. Don't be confused about the Southern French down here. We had the English version as well as the French version in on Amazon Germany, and the French version was like €3 less, and I was like, a mandala doesn't look different because the book is in a different language, and I know how to color, so I take the €3 less. And as the name suggests, a big, big, big book full of mandalas. There is something for everyone, I bet. Some more simple, some advanced. I really like it. And it's a big boy. So, the next book is Sethachdevas new mosaic art book, Musicals. And as I already said in the flip through, I did a page out of this. You will see when we do the finished pages video. I'm going to film tomorrow, I guess, because I'm coloring today, even though it's my birthday. I don't really do stuff on my birthday. I'm just getting a year older. I don't care about that anymore since I'm I turned 18, so the age you are allowed to do nearly everything here in Germany. So yeah, I will just color my day away, and as you already know, with Sachin's books, very beautiful images when they are finished. Over 25 in this book, again, like with all of his mandala mosaic art books. Goodness, get your head together. And I really like it. The page I colored was a very, very cute page, even though I did 1 or 2 mistakes, somewhere around that. But in general, very cool book. And we are already down to our last book. I already did a flip through for that book too, so if you're interested, even though you will see some squares, this is up on my channel too. A very good thing on this book is that Bright Ideas Paper Publishing gave us a colored in version of their coloring palette. There were some concerns with the 70 plus cartoon characters book because it didn't have something like this. So they put it onto this book again, and I really, really like that. And yeah, as the name suggests, 80 plus adorable animals, more than 80 pictures of cute animals in mosaic style. I think we got the title page right there. Some with bigger squares, some with a little bit smaller squares. I think some of them even go under the 3 millimeters. Some of the pictures I'm about to color because I just go from the front to the back in books like this. And yeah, even if you color with permanent markers and go over the color palette for the next picture, if you look closely, you even see the stuff that got caught by the black. That's no problem for me. And yeah, 80 plus pictures of cute animals, cool animals. And I really, really like that book. Like, for example, this one. Can I get it again? This is less than 3 millimeters. It gets really, really tiny in here. So yeah, beautiful book, no doubt about that. Really like that. Worked a lot in here this month. But you're gonna see the pages in the next video, in the finished pages video. And that was it for my haul this month. So I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions or suggestions, need a link or something, you can leave your concerns or questions down in the comments. If you like the video itself, I'd really appreciate a subscription or a thumbs up if you are not subscribed already. And other than that, I hope you stay healthy, you stay safe, and as I always say, have the best day you could ever have. Bye bye!